now for you a French lunch, so you're most welcome inside of the restaurant.
I can't wait. Obviously, playing a different role this time. I was obviously there last time and it didn't go too well, so a different part of my life. I've enjoyed the couple of games I've done down with the guys and Dara. Something different, something exciting. And yeah, looking forward to the Euros, watching as a pundit and as a fan.
This is probably the most open tournament that I've been witnessing, because I think in years gone by you probably got 2 or 3 you would have said it's between them. I think this time around there's probably a few more than that.
What to expect exactly from the Irish team is difficult to say. It's a difficult group. Are we going to put a performance like we did against Germany, or some of the performances we did in the earlier part of the qualifying campaign? So a lot will depend on that, but loads to look forward to.
It's so difficult, and I know people say there's loads of teams, there's only 6 or whatever it is, don't get through to the next phase. But you know, Sweden with Ibrahimovic, yes, it probably is a one-man team, but he can rip you apart on his own. Italians will always be difficult, and the Belgians number one. You don't know. It's hard to predict. It's it's okay. It's easy for me to tell you now. Yes, we will get out of the group, but I'm thinking it does as good a chance not to come out.
I think a lot rests again on the first game, like it did 4 years ago. I think 2-3 minutes into the second game, Spain 1-0 down. You might as well have packed your bags then. So I think Sweden this time round. Draw isn't the worst in the world, but definitely 3 points.
I think 2012 was a car crash because of Trapattoni and the opposition. Spain, Italy, Croatia, all really top flight European teams. Now Italy are nothing like as good as they were. The players short as well for this tournament. Sweden are not much of a team, they're a one-man team. Belgium are a very, very formidable opposition, but good results against Sweden and Italy will be in the second round, and I'd be convinced that we can do that. That's manageable. And after that you just don't know. Morale builds. So I think it'll be much more 1988 than 2012.
Like, we've got a difficult enough group, but it's not Croatia, Italy and Spain. So I think we would definitely expect to do better. Finger crossed that we do anyway.
I was only thinking about Bill, like his anniversary was only last week, his first anniversary, driving here this morning. And look, he's always with us. It is an extra level of responsibility for sure. But I suppose he was a great help to me in dealing with that in the initial kind of few months after it, when he retired after the World Cup in Brazil. I suppose that first night it'll be very strongly with me for the French game on June the 10th. Yeah, look, it's an extra level of responsibility, but it's something I'm quite happy with. I'm very privileged to have.
The matches I'm involved in, they'll be exciting, massive crowds, colour, and I hope I can express some of my feelings, my passion for the game and my joy of being involved in the game as a kind of a media person for this tournament anyway. I hope I can bring across some moments of magic to people and how I feel about them.
You just kind of shut down everything else for the month. You sit in front of your TV, and in between matches you're out in the street playing football.
You're watching Giles, Dunphy, Brady and what have you, and then obviously the big goals, like even seeing Ray and Ronnie this morning. Like them times, them memories, they inspired a generation. The likes of myself, Robbie Shea, Richie Dunn, John O'Shea, all these people coming through. Ray and Ronnie and the likes were demigods to me. So hopefully the lads of 2016 can inspire a new generation.
To the tricolour.